So my name is John Janiszewski. I am 20 years old. I am a Stax Food Market Manager, and I'm from New York.
All right, so what was your experience?
So this was in my old parents' house. I was 11 years old at the time. I lived in the basement, and we had this really old television. And it didn't work anymore, hadn't worked for a number of years, and was completely unplugged, not even close to an outlet. One night, I remember getting into bed, and it turned on, which it hadn't done in years, and it was just that static noise. You know, it was audible, but not overbearing, and you couldn't turn it off, couldn't change any channels, none of the buttons were working, and it wasn't plugged in. And so it turned on and off a few times throughout the night, and this went on for a few hours, and I wasn't able to sleep that night.
How did your experience make you feel?
I was very scared. I was in a cold sweat and couldn't sleep.
How did your experience impact your life?
I difficulty sleeping for the next about a month, but still slept down there.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
No, I have no strong beliefs, just what is.
Okay. Prior to your experience, did you believe in the supernatural?
I wouldn't say, I don't think I really had a concept of the supernatural.
Okay. Do you know anybody who believes in the supernatural?
I do. I know a number of people that do wholeheartedly believe in the supernatural.
All right. After your experience, do you now believe in the supernatural?
I do believe in the supernatural, but I don't believe that that was supernatural.
All right.
Hi, my name is Alex Mitchell. I am 21 years old. I'm a makeup artist and I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
All right, so what was your experience?
Okay, so my experience was from, started in 2010, so I was 12 years old, and then it bled into 2011 when I was 13. I remember her, I guess the first thing that started it was she pulled out a Ouija board in front of me, which was weird, and she was like, hey, do you want to play with the Ouija board? I was like, no, I do not want to play with that Ouija board.
Where'd she even get it?
Terrible idea. She pulled it out of her grandmother's basement. It was like in a pile full of crap. And I was 12 then, I'm pretty sure. So that, I was like, no. So that was that. And the one weird thing that I remember witnessing was my friend, we were both in bed. And I could have slept in the guest room.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sleeping in no damn guest room because I was so scared. I was so afraid
I wouldn't sleep
that,
alone.
right, I was so afraid to sleep alone. And I was so afraid to like even get up to go to the bathroom that I would go to the bathroom multiple times before going to bed. So I wouldn't have to be by myself. We were both in bed because obviously I wasn't sleeping alone. And then she was laying down and I was laying down and she got up and then turned to me. And her eyes were blue, and she had yellow eyes that day, for those like couple seconds. And she just turned her head, smiled at me, like, and then very robotically went back down to sleep. And I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. I was like scared out of my fucking mind. Like it was insane. Like I can't describe it. Like. I know that I wasn't dreaming on it either, so yeah, it was crazy, so.
So like before all this happened, like did you believe in the supernatural?
Yes, I did. I was always a believer in the supernatural, but I'd never gotten real evidence of it. I found it, and.
Did you ever like get a sense of whether like the spirit was like had good intentions or bad?
No, that spirit was demonic.
Okay.
It was a demon, 100%. I know it in my heart that it was demonic.
John and Alex both had experiences that some might consider supernatural, but that is where their similarities end. John's experience can be examined through Hufford's experiential approach, as a television turning to static on its own is a common phenomenon in stories surrounding the paranormal. Unlike John, who had little to no prior belief in the supernatural or religion, Hufford's cultural source hypothesis is helpful in analyzing Alex's experience. It is likely that her strong belief in the supernatural and prior religious beliefs helped her to interpret her experience. Also, in reference to Poole's work, demonic entities have long existed and served as outlets for various cultural anxieties, which Alex may or may not have studied and applied to help herself understand and interpret what she had experienced.